Hi there guys, Happy New Year. 2020 is finally here. Michael Graham here from SME Skills Academy, and one of our big New Year resolutions this year is to every week bring for you guys a very short 3 to 5 minute sales video with some really useful sort of golden sales nuggets to really help you guys increase your sales, increase your billing, increase your revenue. So every week on a Monday, we're gonna be hitting up with some 3 to 5 minute golden nugget sales videos to help you guys. So today what I wanna talk about in today's video, it's our first video of the new year, woo! So what I wanna talk to you guys about today is probably one of the most important things in terms of how to be consistent with your sales results on a long-term basis, medium long-term basis, because what a lot of people do wrong, what we see happen with clients in the beginning is people get a spike in sales, and that's fantastic. But what you don't want as a business or even as a sales professional is you don't want those big spikes where you feel on top of the world and you could take over the world, so then you have that big drop. Because those big drops emotionally and mentally, they can be very hard to handle. So I want to share with you guys pretty much some of the golden secrets that we use with our clients in terms of how to help them maintain that consistency, right? Because imagine if you could double or triple your business turnover in the next 180 days. So we're looking at 6 months to double your turnover, but on a consistent basis. That's the key thing. It's all well and good doubling it, but if you only do it 1 month or 2 months, you're a one-trick pony, and it's just not that exciting. So when it comes to doubling your results on a consistent basis, it might sound obvious, but a lot of people get this wrong. You've got to have the same consistent, basic, fundamental activity. Does that make sense? People are always looking for in sales sort of a golden trick, a golden strategy, a golden process, a golden way to pitch. I recently had a conversation with a client where the person said to me, they said, I want a pitch that will close everybody. And I just turned around and I went, that's just not going to happen. No matter how good a salesperson you are, no matter how good a business person you might be, you're going to come across results and activity that's just not going to work in your favor. So the trick is to maintain a high level of consistent activity. So at a very, very fundamental basis, from a sales point of view, you're looking at the number one thing, which is how many sales meetings are you having on a weekly basis? And you've got to have a minimum amount, a minimum number that if you go below that number, it's just not acceptable, right? For a lot of our clients, we look at 3 sales meetings on a regular, every week. It can't be less than 3. And as you start to progress, you might want to take that up to 4, you might want to take that up to 5. Some clients, their sales meetings target is 10 to 20 a week. But it depends on where you're at and what result you want to get. So the activity needs to match that. The second thing, in terms of you now have the activity, you've got to also have a system whereby you're regularly checking in to see if that activity is yielding the results. It's all well and good saying, right, I'm going to do 3 sales meetings every week, and you do it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Heck, you do it for 9 weeks, but your results haven't gone up or your results haven't increased that much. It's just human nature. You're going to feel a bit disheartened. But if you have some sort of process, and this is kind of what we do with our clients, if you have some sort of process where on a weekly basis, and monthly is not good enough, where on a weekly basis you're kind of touching in with yourself and you're kind of going, right, what did I do last week? What was good? What wasn't so good? What do I need to improve, etc., etc. Because you might find that you're doing the meetings, you're doing the regular activity, but you're not doing it with the right sort of skill set. You're not saying the right things. You're not doing certain things that you should be doing. And so the result's going to take much longer to come. And the problem with that is that you might lose your attitude in that period of time. So those are the first 2 things. And the third thing in terms of the secret to getting consistent results is learn to make yourself accountable. Not to yourself, it has to be to someone outside of you, right? So for example, with our clients, obviously they have a consultant that they work with, and every week they're getting that, that check-in phone call or that check-in meeting to kind of go, hey, how's it going? What are you struggling with? What are you doing? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And that simple accountability factor pushes people to maintain their activity, which helps them maintain their results. Obviously, if you don't have a coach, if you don't have a mentor, if you don't have a consultant you work with, that's not that much. I would advise, not saying just with us, I would advise to get one, but I would also say you can do this, for example, with your partner, you can do this with your friends, you can do this with a business client if you want to. So you've got to have a system whereby you're making yourself accountable to someone external of yourself, because human beings, we're weird creatures. Sometimes the fear and the disappointment of having to tell someone we didn't achieve our result because we were lazy or because something happened, we'd rather just get out there and figure it out and make it happen rather than have to tell someone that. So guys, listen, 3 golden nuggets in terms of how to become more consistent with your sales activity. I hope you found this video useful. Listen, if you liked it, please like it, please share it, please comment. Let me know what are some of the tricks you do to make yourself more consistent with your sales activity. And listen, if you're interested in having a complimentary 1-hour sales review where we look at your sales business, we give you some tips in terms of how to be more consistent, go on our website, www.smeskills.co.uk. Just fill in the form in terms of your free complimentary 1-hour session. And wherever you are in the UK, one of our consultants will give you a call and we'll book in a face-to-face meeting to go through your sales and give you an action plan so that the next 180 days can be the best 180 days of your business. Thank you so much for your time. Have an amazing, amazing week, and I look forward to speaking to you all very soon. Cheers. Bye for now.